Lately, AEW has been accused of copying several legendary storylines, marketing techniques, and more. Unfortunately for Tony Khan and his team, more accusations are heading their way. Recently, AEW released their Fight Forever commercial, which unsurprisingly drew criticism from a major selection of gamers who claimed that it was a copy of Impact Wrestling's video game commercial. A video on the internet has gone viral that compared the two trailers, showcasing the striking similarity in the scripts used for both commercials. As AEW ventures into the world of console video games with their first offering, the advertising team could have been much more careful about AEW's reputation. Let's see how AEW responds to this. How do you feel about this situation? Sound off in the comments below. During the Money in the Bank press conference, Senor Money in the Bank Damian Priest was asked if Bad Bunny would make a comeback and potentially join him in the Judgment Day faction. Priest replied, "Do we really gotta talk about this guy right now? Look, that's not a question for me. If Bad Bunny's gonna come back, I don't know. That's a question for him. As far as joining the Judgment Day, you have a better shot at joining the Judgment Day, which means zero chance." There have been recent hints of new members joining the Judgment Day, but it's clear that Bad Bunny won't be one of them. With potential strife now existing between Priest and fellow Judgment Day member Finn Balor after Money in the Bank, it's possible one of the two men could be out and replaced by someone else. Though Priest said no tension existed in the Judgment Day, the end of Balor's match with World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins tells a different story. At the end of the match, Priest emerged with his freshly won Money in the Bank briefcase, causing a distraction to Rollins. While Balor capitalized on the distraction, Priest's presence soon became a diversion for Balor and arguably cost him the match. The Judgment Day isn't the only WWE group seeing splinters after Money in the Bank. In the women's Money in the Bank match, Io Sky and Bayley turned on each other during the final minutes of the bout, with Sky ultimately winning at Bayley's expense. Much the same as Priest, Bayley and Sky denied any tension within Damage Control. We'll have to wait and see how Damian Priest will be booked as Mr. Money in the Bank. After all, there is a major chance he could cash in on Seth Rollins and become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Do you see Damian Priest becoming the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Sound off in the comments below. AEW news now, as though Jon Moxley is scheduled for a promo on Dynamite next week, he won't be physically present in the building. This is because he has wrestling commitments in Japan on Monday and Tuesday, making it impossible for him to catch a flight back in time for Dynamite. He is to appear in a taped segment. At the 2023 Royal Rumble, Bray Wyatt and LA Knight engaged in a much-awaited pitch black match in a darkened arena where only the ring was illuminated, amplifying the match's electrifying atmosphere. Bray Wyatt elevated the eerie atmosphere by donning neon hues, adding an even more unusual feel to the match. The two superstars engaged in a grueling showdown, but Wyatt emerged as the victor with a powerful Sister Abigail. Uncle Howdy also made an appearance, adding to the match. However, the match was widely panned for being a waste of time. While speaking with Inside the Ropes, LA Knight talked about his feud with Bray Wyatt and the controversial pitch black match. Knight believes the controversial match he had with Bray Wyatt put him on the map. I feel like that whole thing, that whole interaction for those few months kind of put me on the map for a little bit, because here I was in a very visible role finally, doing my thing, getting a chance to make the most of the minutes, as they say. Whether you're gonna give me 30 seconds or 30 minutes, I'm gonna make the damnedest of it, and I'm gonna make you remember it. And that's exactly what I did. So no matter how the Mountain Dew match went, at the end of the day, I knew I was gonna come out of there pretty damn peachy. And so from then on, it's just kind of been this groundswell, and it's been picking up from there. Because I've been able to come out and just do my thing and be me, do me the way I know how to do, and I'm getting everybody as far away from zero as possible. I want to make you say something, whether it's good, bad, boo, cheer, do what you want. What's your opinion on what LA Knight said? Did you hate the pitch black match? Let us know in the comments. For almost a year, Bayley has been part of Damage Control alongside Dakota Kai and Io Sky, and although she's competed for women's titles during this time, she hasn't been able to secure any significant victories. While speaking with Gorilla Position during a media junket before Money in the Bank, Bayley was advised that she should be involved in bigger things and have a more prominent role. While she agreed, she expressed that she doesn't worry about WWE assigning her a less prominent position. I mean, he said it. I could be on a little more posters. That could be me instead of Seth Rollins. But to me, I guess it's more of, I can't worry about all that. I kinda have to do what feels good in my heart and what I feel proud of, which right now is Damage Control. I'm really proud that I've been able to bring that to fruition and be able to be a part of their big moments. WrestleMania, Wrestling Legends, two-time women's tag team champions, Io Sky being in this match for her first time, things like that is rewarding to me, whether they like to see it or not. How much of an asset I am, it's fine. What's your view on what Bayley said? Sound off in the comments. Jeff Hardy made his in-ring return after a year-long hiatus last May at Double or Nothing when he teamed up with his brother Matt and Hook to take on The Firm. His next match came at an episode of AEW Dynamite a few weeks ago when they took on the Guns. The Hardys lost the match due to the interference of Bullet Club Gold. Post-match, there were rumors that Jeff was injured, but the nature of his injury was not known. On the latest edition of his Extreme Life podcast, Matt Hardy broke the news that the injury to his brother came courtesy of Juice Robinson, who nailed Jeff with a roll of coins on the June 21st episode of Dynamite, which led to the Hardys losing a tag team match to the Guns. Matt said, "The roll of coins, it dislocated his jaw. They thought it might have been broken, but it was dislocated, so it's only looking like a couple of weeks. So yeah, it is what it is, it's pro wrestling, it's not ballet as they say." As AEW heads to its roughly 3-week-long Canada leg, it seems like Jeff Hardy unfortunately won't be making the trip to the Great White North. This is due to his past arrests restricting him from entering the country. According to Fightful Select, Hardy is set to miss all 8 shows that will take place in Canada. AEW could record pre-taped segments for the show, but he won't be there physically. It's very unfortunate that several circumstances are preventing Jeff Hardy from competing in the Jacksonville-based promotion. However, there's still a possibility that he will make his return later this month if his injury is nursed well. What are your thoughts on Jeff Hardy's unfortunate hiatus? Let us know in the comments section below. Away from the squared circle, Adam Cole is a huge gamer and spends a lot of his time streaming his gaming experiences to his fans. Unfortunately for Cole, his most recent stream was interrupted by Maxwell Jacob Friedman. As the former Undisputed Era member was on Twitch, he received a phone call from his new tag team partner. Despite Cole reminding Max of boundaries and how he likes to keep wrestling and gaming separate, the Salt of the Earth was eager to discuss in-ring strategy and double clotheslines. MJF didn't stop there as he asked Cole if he was playing video games like a loser, and this is when Adam Cole ended MJF's time on the stream by saying he had to go. For those who missed it, Adam Cole and MJF have been paired up as part of the upcoming Blind Eliminator tournament, where the winning tandem will receive a shot at the AEW Tag Team titles.